Hi, my name is Ruan and this is my channel, The Yorkshire Sew Girl. Thank you for joining me today. For anybody who's new, hi, I'm Ruan. And for anybody who's been here for a long time, you know, I'm just going to jibber jabber at you for a while about sewing stuff. I'm coming today with just a catch-up vlog because I've just got back from my hollybobs. I've hit earth with a bump basically since coming back. So you might be able to hear, because I'm above the utility room, washing machines and tumble dryers and all sorts of stuff. Luckily, the sun is shining when we got back, so I can put loads of washing out, but I've done 6 loads of washing so far. So while that's all happening, I thought I'd quickly pop on and say hello, basically, and just have a catch up. So yeah, we've been on holiday. I don't know if I told people where we were going. We went to Turkey for a week, basically, to the most beautiful hotel called Liberty Fabe. We went for a week and it was all inclusive and it was just magical. Now, usually we go on holiday with either my mum and stepdad or my in-laws, but this time we decided we were going away just the 4 of us, and it was lovely. We had a really nice time. The sun shone the whole week we were there, which is quite good because before we went it was actually looking like the weather might not be that good. I just so that you know, there was sun. I know you can't really tell on me, on a little bit of brown there. I don't tan very well at all and I burn very easily, so I've actually got, like, oh, you can see them there, massive flakes of dry skin on my scalp from where I burnt my parting. Like you do. I mean, poor husband, don't tell him. I had to put sunscreen on his bald patch. The first day he got really burned, and then he was like, ow, oof, ow. So every day I was then squirting him with suntan lotion. Anyway, I digress. But yeah, we had a really lovely time. It was just, I think the thing is, when you're a busy family, which we are, my husband works full-time, I work full-time, we've got 2 young children, we have a lot of social things, we have a lot of friends all over the country, and yeah, sometimes it's difficult, even if you have a week off in the UK, to really switch off. And my husband used to own his own business, which he doesn't do anymore. And when we used to go on holiday, it was never really like a holiday because he was on the phone all the time. But in his new job that he got last year, his boss made him this week give him his phone. So he had to give up his phone for a whole week. And it was brilliant because we just got to spend uninterrupted time with the boys. We didn't have to do anything. We didn't have to wash. We didn't have, well, wash our bodies obviously, make our bed even. We didn't have to cook our food or do the food shop or clean or tidy or, oh, it was just bliss. So yeah, we had a wonderful time, and hopefully I'll be popping some photos in here so that you can see what we got up to as well. But we just had a week of relaxation. We did pretty much nothing, but the hotel was superb. They had loads of stuff on for the kids. We had a great time, and I drank quite a few strawberry daiquiris during the day because they were like slush puppies, so you know, it was hot and I was thirsty, so why not? Anyway, so I just thought I'd let you know about that. But yeah, I've written a few things down just so that I don't forget anything. Now, just before I went on holiday, I'd been to Sew Toon with my gorgeous Northern Soul sisters. So we went over on the Sunday morning. Myself and Rachel went over, and then we met up over there, and we had the fantastic surprise of Lorianne turning up. Now, I'm assuming most of you probably know Lorianne, although she's not a YouTuber. She's quite famous in the sewing community. So Lorianne turned up and it was a surprise for me. I didn't know she was going, so that was fantastic. So Judy from Running Sew and Sew turned up with Lorianne, and it was just wonderful. And because it was the coronation weekend as well here in the UK, Tamlin and her mum had put a little spread on with little bits of bubbly, and people had brought some donuts in and loads of sweet treats and stuff. It was fabulous. And if you want to know what we got up to, you can head over to the Northern Soul Sisters YouTube channel, which we do, myself, Rachel and Tamlin, just to get a bit of an update on what we got up to. But yeah, it was wonderful. Then we stayed over on the Sunday night and we went and had dinner with Lucy from Geek Petite and Emma from So Do It Emma and her friend who I can't remember. How rude of me. Steph. I'm so sorry if you're watching this. I am awful. Why do I not remember things? It's kind of like I've slept since then. but she was lovely. We had a really lovely evening and we drank a bit of Prosecco and just enjoyed ourselves. It was fabulous. And then we got up, had breakfast the next morning and came home. But now I've shown some fabrics over on the Northern Soul Sisters channel, but I thought I'd briefly show you what I'd got as well, just in case you haven't seen that vlog. So what did I get? I got this fabric here. These have all been washed now and I've been rolling them up ready for my collapse unit. I just got to put these now into Stash Hub. So this is a leopard print denim. Oh, how amazing is that? They did it in two colorways, this darker denim and a light denim, and I've just seen that there's a light denim remnant on the website. Eesh. So this was a remnant. I think it was about 1.4 meters. So I'd already bought this before and asked Tamlin to just pop it aside for me. So she gave me that when I turned up, which was wonderful. And then I bought 3 other fabrics. I bought this. Oh, this feels divine. It's a slub viscose look. No, linen look viscose. I think that's what it is anyway. So it's not actually got linen in it, but it looks like it does and it feels like it does. It's gorgeous. It's so soft and it's £5 a metre. Say what? £5 a metre. So I got 2 colours. They had so many colours and we spent ages, all of us, looking at what we were going to get. And I think Steph, if her name is Steph now, I feel really bad now because I spent the whole evening with her and I can't remember her name. Steph. I'm going to call her Steph anyway. I'm sorry, Steph, if you're watching this or if your name's not Steph. Anyway, we were both looking at this and I think Nadia was as well from Stitch and Style by Nadia. And we were all umming and ahhing over which ones to get. I think Emma from So Do It Emma got the green one. And I think myself, Steph and Nadia all got these colours. I think we all got the same ones. But anyway, yeah. So I've only got a small amount of this. I think I got 1¼ meters. Can't remember because I'm going to make a Donny with both of these. A Donny shirt by Friday Pattern Company because I loves it. And these would just be really nice for the summer. And then if I did end up making some shorts with this, I thought that would go really nicely together. So yeah, dirt cheap, fantastic quality. Get yourselves over to Versa Fabrics. I'll try and link any of the fabrics in the description box below in case you're kind of keen on any of them. And then I also got this one. This is the last one I got from Versa Fabrics. But I had to get this because Tamlin had it, made the most beautiful Elysian bodysuit in it by Friday Pattern Company. And then Rachel has made a kilo wrap dress in the white version. And it's one of them fabrics, if I just didn't get it, I know I'd regret it for the rest of time. And I've resisted it the last few times, but I just couldn't this time. And it's this viscose jersey in the black version with what looks like gold leopard print on it, but it isn't. It isn't gold at all, but it looks like it's metallic. But if you look up close, it's not. It's very clever. And I think I got through 2½ meters, I think I got of this, because I want to make a kilo wrap dress. I'm basically just going to copy Rachel, but I'm going to make the short sleeve version and so a bit similar to this. I have made it once before with the sleeveless version, but I was a lot thinner then. So I need to have a look at my pattern and see if I need to get a new one printed, and I'm going to hopefully make a kilo wrap dress in this because I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Now the other thing I got from So Too was from the swaps table. So I did take some bits and bobs to the swaps table, and then like I said over on our Northern Soul Sisters vlog, I saw Mo putting this fabric, well, she pulled it out of her bag basically, and I was going to Rachel, she's putting that on the swaps table. She's putting it on the swaps table. Yep, it's going on the swaps table. Rachel's going, quick, go Ruan, go. Because she was putting this on the swaps table. And I love it so much. Mo, if you are watching this, thank you so much. I love it. This is the same fabric as the fabric I used to make my Shelby dress. And I wore that on holiday and loved it. So I think there's a 2 meter and a 1 meter amount of this. I've no idea what I'm going to make with it, but I just love it so much. So that's now washed, done and ready to go into my stash. If you've got any ideas, just let me know. And then the other thing I wanted to let you know about was I did buy a fabric quite a while ago from Rainbow Fabrics, but I don't think I've shown you it. And they are really good. They I work with them as well to promote their business when they have some new drops, and they did offer me some fabric from this drop, but I'd already gone on and bought some stuff. I was like, no, I've just bought some, but I'd bought this fabric. And the reason for this is I've been searching for a fabric like this for ages, and I want to make, I think, a Zadie jumpsuit in this fabric, and I've had it in my mind's eye for ages, but I've just never been able to find the fabric anywhere. And then it came up on Rainbow Fabrics. I was so excited. So it's this leopard print OBS jacquard viscose. Look at that. Now, I don't normally go for like black fabric, you know, plain fabric very often, as you know, but this has just got something really special about it. And I was thinking that in a Zadie, I mean, it might not end up being a Zadie, but if it was to be a Zadie, it would look pretty awesome for in an evening, I think. So I just thought I'd show you that as well. So that's all my fabrics. They're all washed. I've just got to put them onto Stash Hub, the app, which I think I've spoken about before, which is done by Yvette from Blossom Sandwich and her husband. It's an app that you can use. I think it's $3.49 a month, or you can pay for it yearly. And I think some people have debated whether that would work for them or not, or whether it's affordable for them. I mean, I think £3.49 a month is pretty good for what you're getting with it. But it's basically an app where you can put pictures and write down how much fabric you've got of each one. And I found that really good, because when I was on holiday, I could go through my Stash Hub app when I was chilling out and have a look at what fabrics I'd got and what patterns, and start to plan some of my projects. So I found that really, really useful. And speaking actually of challenges of Yvette from Blossom Sandwich, she is running her So Fruity 23 challenge in June as well. So there'll be more details coming out about that challenge, but I thought I would just mention it. I haven't managed to actually take part in it, and that's because I've never had any fabric with fruit on it. However, I do have one now. So I'm thinking if I've got time, which I'm not sure if I have, I'm going to try and drag that out and see if there's something that I can make up in that fabric. But I'm sure Yvette will be putting more information out soon, so do go over and check out her Instagram page. But again, I'll put her YouTube channel below as well. She might be doing an introduction on it there as well. Another challenge as well that's happening in June is by Bianca. Now, Bianca's got a YouTube channel called bsilver.creates, I believe. Again, I'll try and link it down below in the description. But she is doing a challenge called So Blood Pressure UK 23. And there's a bit of a sad backstory behind it. Basically, her father passed away in quite suddenly in January from blood pressure related issues, and it was not expected at all. I think it's called hypertension, I think she was saying. So it's a really sad story. So she's just trying to come up with a challenge where basically everybody can get involved and donate to her charity as well, and there will be prizes that are coming out. She has done a short introduction on her YouTube channel, which again I'll pop down in the description box below. But it's basically about trying to make something in the month of June that you've had on your list for ages. Now, don't tell me there's any of you out there that doesn't have one on their list that they've had for ages that they're just not tackling, because I won't believe you, basically. Now, I've got about 153 on my list, so again, I'm going to see if I can fit it in, but I have got quite a lot planned with my Northern Soul sisters over the next few weeks, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to squeeze it in. But if you can join in, that would be wonderful. And again, go and get all the details from her channel over on YouTube. The other thing I wanted to say about Sewtoon was I was gifted a couple of little presents as well, which I thought was lovely. I mean, I came away from Sewtoon all right, didn't I? Beautiful fabric. The gorgeous Ruan had made us some of these. Now look at this. It's just the most beautiful thing. It's basically an embroidered house, but I think this is leather, and then it's been embroidered over the top, and then this is, it's honestly, it's gorgeous, and it's a little Christmas decoration. And L'Oreal was going to send this to us basically, but the postage was just ridiculous. So she thought, you know what, I'll bring it over with me and they can have it for Christmas 2023. But I love it. It's so pretty and it feels gorgeous. It's immaculate. It's so professional. It's ridiculous. But I love it. So L'Oreal, if you're watching this, thanks again. I really, really do love it. And then my gorgeous Rachel bought myself and Tamlin a little present from when she'd been to Whitby. She bought us both a little Bag charm. Mine's got an owl on it, look, with little eyes. How cute is that? Because Rachel loves all her goth stuff, and it came in this beautiful little tie bag, which will come handy as well. So thank you, Rachel, if you're watching this. I'm very spoiled. So I've been having a think about what I want to do while I was on holiday, and I think I might have touched on this on my last vlog, but I have put quite a bit of weight on over the last year, not gonna lie. And I'm all for body positivity, and who cares what size you are? It doesn't make us a different type of person, does it? We are who we are inside. Who cares? But there's a caveat behind that, and that is the fact that a lot of the stuff I've made over the last however long, couple of years, don't fit me anymore. I've got a beautiful wardrobe of handmade clothes that don't fit me, which is very annoying. So I've come back from a holiday and the sun is shining outside, and I'm like, what am I going to wear to work? I literally don't have anything to wear. I've got quite a lot of like autumn winter dresses that I could dress with like tights and boots and things, but I don't really have anything that's like a nice work appropriate summery dress. So I'm thinking I need to start working on that as a priority, really. I've got a couple of things I want to do with my girls, but I do think I need to start thinking about exactly what I want to make for my workwear. No point in making all these beautiful fancy dresses if I'm not going to wear them all the time. I need to make some garments that I'm going to wear more often. So that's what I've been thinking to myself I need to do. I haven't had much time to sew, to be honest, over the last few weeks, and I've got a lot on. We're away this weekend coming, so next weekend, and we've just got plans every weekend basically, and then in a couple of weeks I'm off to Portugal with some of my girlfriends for a few nights, so again, exciting. And I'm not going to deny it, I've bought quite a lot of ready-to-wear clothes for the summer, for my holidays, simply because everything doesn't fit me anymore. So I need to have a think about that. But straight onto the healthy eating since I've been back from my holiday, and I'm feeling better, just kind of taking care of myself. I'd got to the point where I was just eating loads of rubbish and I wasn't taking care of myself. So, oh, I think I need to sneeze. 1 second. No. Oh, it went. There we go. Needed to come out. I love sneezing. I don't know about you, but I love it. So yeah, I'm having to have a really big think about what I want to do, and I'm having a bit of a moment of crisis, I think, because I don't know what I want to make, and yeah, I want to try and lose a little bit of weight so that I can get back into other clothes. I'm just a bit confused at the moment. I feel like I've lost my way a little bit and I need to sit down and have a good think about it. So in the meantime, I am going to have a think about some nice workwear that I can wear in the summer months, just to keep me kind of on track with something, because I have missed my sewing machine so much. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at the moment. The one thing I am making at the moment, I'll grab it actually, is something that I started at Sewtoon, and this is a Zadie play suit, not the jumpsuit but the play suit, in this gorgeous daisy viscose fabric that I got from Rainbow Fabrics. This was a remnant, so I think there was only 2 meters. Was it a remnant or did I get gifted it? I remember. Now I had to do some serious Tetris with this to get it to fit onto 2 meters, and I haven't really measured the length of the shorts. I've just gone to the length of the fabric that I had, so I'm just hoping we're going to be all right and there's no bum cheeks on show. No one wants to see that. So I've done the majority of the jumpsuit, to be fair. All I've got to do now, I believe, is the binding round the edge to make the ties and to hem the sleeves and the shorts. So I am going to try and get that finished before I go to Portugal and pray that it still fits me. But I've got 2.5 weeks, I think it is. So you never know, I might lose a little bit of weight by then anyway, so fingers crossed. Now, I need to talk to you as well about a pattern that I'm in love with, because we're having a bit of a catch-up, aren't we? But I saw this pattern released while I was on holiday, and I sent it straight to Tammy and Rachel and said, oh my goodness, I'm in love with this. And it's called the Paloma Dress by Ready to Sew, and I'll pop some pictures in here. But you know when you just love something? I love this dress. And I'm going to have to make it at some point. I don't know whether it's going to be now because, like I say, I am trying to get back into my healthy eating and I might be losing a little bit of weight. But I do go on holiday again in October. So even if I don't do it for now, hopefully I'll do it for them. But it's just beautiful. So it's got a really lovely gathered neckline, which I like. And then it's like an empire waist. And what they've done is they've put like a little ladder, what's it called? Did I write it? Ladder trim, you know, across it, which is so pretty. And then it's got a little side slit as well. And I think you can do it in a shorter length or a longer length, but I really like the longer length. And I'm thinking in a beautiful, like linen viscose would be nice. So it's got a bit of drape, but it's also got a little bit of structure. So I'm thinking about that, but I don't know if you've seen it. But basically they brought out the Paloma dress and also some like dungarees, which looked awesome, where they're constructed in such a clever way that you then pull the ties from the side round. Anyway, again, I'll try and pop some pictures in because I'm not explaining it very well, but that looked absolutely gorgeous. I can see my gorgeous Rachel in that, to be fair. I think she'd really rock that look. So that's one, and that goes from, oh no, let me have a look. I've only put the upper measurements. A bust of 54.5 inches, waist of 49 and hips of 59.5 inches. So not too bad on sizing. Could maybe be a little bit better, but yeah, absolutely love that. So I think that's going to be definitely in my plans. And then last but not least, I think this is going to help me. You know, like I've just been saying, I feel a little bit lost at the moment and I need to really try and make some steady plans so that I know what I'm doing. But I've wanted to get my colours done for a long time now, for a good couple of years. And the lovely Donna from Size Me Sewing had hers done a few months ago, and with someone who's quite local to me in Wakefield. And I messaged her when I found out that she'd done it and said, what did you think? And she said, it's really, really worth it. I found it fascinating. Now, I've been wanting to do this for ages. I've seen a lot of people have their colours done and it's worked really well for them. And I think when we're dressmaking, particularly for myself, I'm like a magpie. So I'm very drawn to bright, bold prints, animal print, bright colours. And that makes me really happy. However, sometimes I get the most compliments when I'm not wearing those bright, bold colours, but I'm wearing something more muted. And when I look at photographs, I think, oh gosh, that really, really suits me, that colour. So I've been intrigued for ages to know what my colours are. I'm scared stiff that they're going to tell me all the colours I love aren't going to work for me. I'm going to wear them anyway because I like to be a rebel. But I want to get a little bit more educated, and I'm hoping that going forward that will help my fabric purchasing and hopefully give me a little bit more structure as to what I want to buy. Now, so this colour package, the one I've gone for is just the basic one. So I think it's an hour and a half, which is local to me, thankfully. So you can go and see the person, someone in person, but you can do it online as well. And again, I'll try and pop the website in below, so if you are interested, you can go and have a look. And you basically get on the package that I'm doing, I think it's 30 swatches that you leave with, and a scarf as well, I think it said. So that when you are shopping for things, you're going to know what kind of fabrics tend to go together and which ones suit your complexion. So I'm fascinated more than anything. It's not cheap, but my husband's buying me it as a very early birthday present. It's not my birthday till August, but I've been wanting to do it for so long. He said, why don't you just go do it as your birthday present early and then see how you get on. And this company, they do all sorts of packages. They do one where you can have your makeup done as well at the same time. They do one where they do a wardrobe consultation. So they'll even come to your house, go through your wardrobe, clear it out. They do like a style consultation. So I'm going to see where this leads me anyway, because I'm quite interested in the style consultation as well. I don't feel like I have a style whatsoever. I'd love a style, but I don't think I have one. I kind of just go, oh, I'd like to make that. Oh yeah, why not? I want to be a little bit more structured, and I have touched on that before, but I've never really put it into practice. So I'm hoping this might be my first step to doing something like that. So wish me luck. So in my next catch-up vlog, I will tell you all about that, because I am going to do that in a couple of weeks' time. So yeah, I'm trying not to buy any more fabric until then. We'll see if that actually works or not though. But yeah, so that's me. That's my little catch up done. I thought it was going to be quite short and sweet, but we're heading to 25 minutes. But hey, why change the habit of a lifetime? But yeah, so that's me for now. I thought I'd just have a little catch up with you guys, and I'll hopefully see you again soon. I hope everybody's well, and I hope everybody's had lots of time for sewing. Take care, everybody. Bye.